I'm David Bloomberg, and this is a mini version of my WhyXLost podcast for the third player eliminated from Survivor UK.
Rach, the tribe has spoken.
Rach came into the game thinking her strength would be seen as an asset. Instead, she was labeled as one of the supposedly weak women by Lee, while others went along with him. And she wasn't one of the physically strongest in the tribe, but that was by no means the only reason she was sent packing. When Lee talked about who he wanted to vote out in this episode, he began by eliminating the men from the discussion. And then he also took out Hannah and Ren because they were friendly with him and Doug. That left, in his words, the blondes. It wasn't just about strength, it was about relationships. Ren noted that Ashley and Rach were closer to each other than to anyone else. And that's a bit of a problem when everyone is aiming at you, because your alliance of two isn't going to get you very far. Meanwhile, Lee had gathered essentially everyone else. It's not like he's some strategic super genius, believe me. It was just that he was singling people out as targets, and since the others were mostly not very tight with them, there was no reason for them to risk their own games by defending Ashley and Rach, even for those who were closer to them. Plus, those who recognized that this was a terrible strategy by Lee, like Doug, were perfectly willing to let Lee continue on this path and cut him later. So in that way, Rach was kind of a sacrificial lamb. She was very close to Ashley, but didn't have enough allies to put up a fight. It was easier for everyone else to follow Lee's lead and take her out while they progressed further and could worry about actual strategy later. And that is why Rach lost. Be sure to follow and subscribe here for all future mini WhyXLost videos, plus many other clips I post every day. I am also covering Survivor UK in more detail in a special series on the Tradar podcast. That's Traidar.